Before the sun is fully up, millions of us are reaching for a warm cup. It is a quiet, necessary ritual, a moment of guaranteed comfort to anchor a groggy morning before the daily chaos begins. But our morning habits aren't always logical. You might drive directly past a McDonald's that has zero wait time, just to sit in a chaotic 20-minute drive-through line at Dutch Bros. That behavior happens because the modern coffee industry has evolved. Sourcing good beans and pulling a decent espresso shot is no longer enough to stay competitive. Companies must now engineer an entire psychological ecosystem to command your daily routine. Five titans dominate this new landscape: Starbucks, McDonald's, Dunkin', Dutch Bros, and a rising upstart called Blank Street. When you pull up to the window, you see a cozy atmosphere and a smiling barista. What you don't see are the meticulously calculated business engines working silently in the background to maximize every dollar you spend. Your daily coffee run is a highly orchestrated dance through three invisible pillars designed to capture your loyalty and fuel a multi-billion-dollar empire. The first pillar is menu architecture. Starbucks pioneered the use of modular, Italian-named menus to give customers the feeling of infinite premium control over what is actually a fairly limited set of base ingredients. Today, companies like Dutch Bros are leveraging this model for a younger demographic. Roughly 65% of their customers are Gen Z, a group that uses highly customized iced beverages as markers of personal identity. This visual breakdown of a customized iced drink reveals the financial logic. Because cold temperatures suppress bitterness, baristas can add more sweeteners, flavor shots, and expensive modifiers. Iced drinks are faster to make and generate substantially higher profit margins than standard hot coffee. Blank Street leverages the same iced drink logic. They target the youth demographic by balancing their menu almost 50-50 between coffee and highly customizable matcha offerings. To cement that connection, Blank Street integrates their marketing with current pop culture, such as the celebrity endorsement tied to Sabrina Carpenter's hit song, Espresso. Dunkin' uses a counter strategy. They offer clear value, like removing the upcharge for alternative milks, to build trust and position themselves as a brand that avoids nickel and diming its customers. The modern coffee menu serves as an engineered tool for self-expression that simultaneously supercharges the company's profit margins. The second pillar focuses on store design. Starbucks relies on the concept of the third place, a destination between work and home. They use heavy woods and position the espresso machine front and center to create a sensory theater of grinding beans and steaming milk. However, Starbucks subtly dictates how long you stay. By strictly controlling the placement and availability of power outlets, they manage the timeline of every customer in the building. McDonald's chooses frictionless speed instead. They use high-energy colors, labor-saving kiosks, and target physical locations that allow for easy right-hand turns into the drive-through lane. Many brands are adopting an asset-light model. By ditching the dining room, companies maximize revenue per square foot and reach profitability faster. Blank Street employs a hub-and-spoke model, using central commissaries to supply tiny, automated storefronts, pushing premium coffee at massive scale within a minimal footprint. A cafe's physical blueprint is a behavioral trap. It is precisely calibrated to determine whether you linger for hours or process through the system in seconds. Pillar 3 is the digital loop. McDonald's dominates app-based ordering by offering extreme discounts within tight 15-minute windows. This creates a sticky, dopamine-driven habit. Dunkin' and Dutch Bros turn their rewards into a spatial game. By putting expiring timelines on points, they force customers to return frequently to keep the rewards alive. Blank Street uses a subscription model to guarantee monthly revenue. By offering multiple drinks per week for a flat fee, they encourage customers to visit every 2 hours, increasing the likelihood of additional pastry sales. Behind the Starbucks app is a massive fintech secret. Loyalty cards function as an unregulated bank, holding $1.8 billion in unspent capital. Pre-loaded cards bypass millions in credit card transaction fees. Loading once instead of swiping per latte saves massive capital at volume. Digital loyalty programs operate as high-tech data harvesting and financial engines designed to lock consumers into a closed, profitable economic loop. Zooming out reveals an invisible, interconnected network of psychological triggers and digital supply lines hidden behind the facade of the neighborhood storefront. This structural shift proves that coffee has moved from a physical product to an integrated service, engineered entirely around human behavior. In fact, the fastest-growing companies in this space will often make their customer experience intentionally less convenient just to trigger habitual loyalty. While your morning latte feels highly personalized, that customization is an illusion of freedom operating within a rigidly controlled corporate environment. Tomorrow morning, when the barista calls your name, remember, that handwritten greeting serves as the final component in a billion-dollar machine designed specifically for you.